Well, good morning, everybody. How you all doing on this beautiful morning? Sitting outside, you know where I'm at, in front of the shop. Going to do a little whittling and stuff and answer a question. One of my social platforms I'm on, or whatever you want to call it, guy asked me, he goes, well, what do you do with all your scrap? He goes, I throw mine away. I'm like, oh, Lord, don't throw it away. Hang on, folks, let me clean this. I told him, I said, don't throw it away. Now, you can make anything out of scrap. A lot of my stuff, all the small ornaments and stuff like that, are what's laying on the garage floor or in my scrap bucket. I mean, wood costs money. Just don't throw it away. Let me show you. You know, I draw real fast. Anybody can draw. You can draw you a little ornament as a mitten. Hang on your tree. Or here's a little bit bigger one. And when you get done with them, you can paint them up, put a little clasp on it, and this can go on your tree. You can give it to your loved ones. It doesn't matter. Scrap wood challenge. Get you some scrap wood out there. I told you I love snowmen. So, here's a piece of scrap. This is a piece of scrap. You can tell I've already cut one out. I draw to fit. It don't have to be perfect. Just draw you up some snowmen. Or I drawed a little bit taller one, all out scrap wood. This is now here. This is scrap wood. I'm carving him. Very simple. So the answer to your question, sir, is don't throw your scrap wood away. You don't have to be a perfect drawer. Anybody can draw a snowman, a round circle, a hat. Just draw it. There's no right, no wrong. So we'll get you down here and we'll do a little this, little that, and some of this and some of that. But like I said, I haven't had a chance to get my wife out here to do the other part of the pumpkin, so I thought, well, let's answer this question. Just some scrap wood. It don't have to be perfect. I draw every one of these to fit. And I challenge everybody. Go out, pick up the wood you got laying on the floor. If you see some wood out in the trash can, whatever, and they can tell you you can have it free, grab it. It don't even have to be good wood. It can be a pallet wood. It could be anything. Just challenge you. Just don't throw it away. Make beauty out of it. Yeah. Excuse me, folks. I'm just gonna knock this little hat out. Like I told you, snowmen are my forte of life. I have carved thousands of these things. Everyone's a little different. Yeah, just simple. But this is what I'm wanting. This is what I'm wanting people to do. I'm challenging you right now. Pick up your scrap, take you an old pencil, what have you, draw you a shape, carve it out, make you Christmas ornaments, or make you whatever you see, you stick in the wood, and don't worry about it. That's the biggest thing about me. Don't worry about it. I see I'm gonna do that back cut right there, because like I said, you don't want to carve this here and leave this a strong edge on the back. You want that hat to peer over if you're doing a hat. So just lose that edge, in other words. I drawn several new snowmen this year. This just adds to the collection. It's the collection of snowmen. Come right here in the back, kind of take that out like that. Gives that hat that look. Yeah. But scrap wood, I've made a living off of scrap wood. I sell more smalls than I do larges, and that's because I created that. I want everybody out there to afford something. You'll hear me say that constantly. It's not, people need to realize one thing, it's not all about money in this life. It's not. happiness and having fun. I do another angel out of the dogwood ears, and I just rough her in and leave her all primitive. I gotta make those, and I don't add no paint to them. We tie a string around her neck, and it's just a primitive, and it's just made out of all that scrap dog ears in there I got. I'll be doing hundreds of those. And the other thing I'm gonna be doing again this year on the mountain is I'm gonna make these little snowmen and other stuff, little packages, and I don't paint these, and I sell them very cheap, and I want you to take them home and you become the artist. You're the artist. The carving is done for you. All you got to do is take it home and paint it. And I put a metal clasp in there so you can screw it in and hang it on your tree and sign your little name on the back of it, and you can be the artist. Whittler Dave's just providing the carving and stuff like that. We did a bunch of those last year, and I sold out every one of them. So this year I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to add a few other little things in there. They add some of these little mittens, you know. See, I don't worry about it. There we go. And then you can paint his face in. I make a wooden nose for these. I like the nose sticking out a little bit. And how you can make them, you can get you a matchstick, you can get a stick off the ground. It don't really matter. And you can come up with anything to make the nose. Yeah. Yep. I think it's going to be another bright and pretty day today. I got to get set up for Burger King tomorrow. I'll start setting up my bags, and you know, I'm just going to take smalls and things that I'm just doing for the Christmas show. I can sit there and talk to people and make little doodads and stuff like that, and you know, get more stuff done. Easy stuff. The whole sun's starting to come out. Just an old hat. Looks like it's just got a lot of wrinkles into it and stuff like that. Make sure you touch all sides of the carving. Don't leave nothing that's not, you know, it should have mark, it should have carving, and it should have fissures and little indentions and stuff like that. Just touch it all. Add love to it. Like I said, I'm challenging everybody. Get out there and take your scrap. Don't throw it away. It costs you, if you buy it, remember, it costs you money. Make something out of it. That's what I tell people. Make something out of it. Scrap wood. I even use scrap wood for a lot of my furniture I build. Yep. I look for scrap wood. I look for wood that's damaged and stuff like that. This thing's basically carved. Yeah. It's just like I said, I haven't got the, you know, have to put the face in, and I'll have to get a stick to carve a little wooden nose, and you know, could use little sticks to make the mouth. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can take so much other wood and just make it more 3D and stuff. And people are starting to wake up. They are. Yeah. Like I said, that didn't take but a few minutes. Yeah. See? Just a few minutes, just a simple little snowman. Yeah, all carved, stuff like that. Let's see here. And like I said, you'll carve a mitten out of scrap wood. Alright. That's no big either. It's just, I draw. I mean, this one here, this was, look how little this one is compared to this one. Well, it don't matter. Scrap wood. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. These all become ornaments. I'll put a metal clasp into the part right here, and they can hang on your trees. I've wrote dates on these. I've wrote names on these. Here comes the trash truck. I can hear it. Sorry, folks. Starting to wake up, but I've done all kinds of things with these. Yep, trash truck. Running a little late, if you ask me. They're usually out. I take the dog for a walk about 3 o'clock in the morning, because I told you I don't sleep. So me and him go walking. And that's when they're usually up. Yes. Okay. Well, more of this video is I want to challenge people to use what you got. Wood's expensive. I hear a lot that, well, I can't really afford wood right now. Yeah, I got it. I understand. Lord, I mean, wood is expensive. But there's stuff out there you can pick up and carve. Go around to these construction sites. Ask the people, do you mind if I get that 2x4 or get that out of the dumpster? Yeah, it's not going to be the greatest wood to work with, but it's better than nothing. I learned to carve everything when I was a kid. I didn't have fancy wood. Did not know what basswood was at all. And back then, I grew up around pine, poplar, oak, walnut. I grew up around hickory, mulberry. I grew up around all this wood, and, well, I didn't let it stop me. Nope. I did not know how to sharpen a knife at all. I was just a kid, but I learned. Anybody can learn to do this. But just get out there and carve. Willard Dave is challenging you. I hope I answered this question for this gentleman. Don't throw your wood away. If you live close, you're going to throw wood away. You bring it to my house. I will take it. And I have people do that all the time. See, you don't need a V-gouge. I mean, you can use a V-gouge right here, but you don't need it. Not on this. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. Hope everybody can see this because the sun is coming out. Yesterday was really a cloudy day here in Tennessee. this. Now, I think I'll just use the gouge on this. Put some more little marky-doos in there. Little whoopsies and little whoopsie-doos, and she'll be done. This is scrap wood, folks. Don't throw it away. Create, make, design. You don't have to be a drawer. You don't have to be, you don't have to be perfect. I cannot stress that enough. No, I can't. Now see, just a few minutes. Now this piece of junk wood that people will throw away and put it in the trash can, I've just created art. Very simple. Let's get rid of that strong edge. Round that over a little bit. Now, it's too flat right there. If you look at this one, I've concaved it. Now, this kind of gave it a weird shape. So we're just going to come in here. It's a tight grain there. That's alright. Yeah. And then just take a piece of sandpaper. And then now you've got a little mitten ready to be painted. Put a clasp on there. You can put your child's name on here. You can put an anniversary date on these. You can do anything that your brain tells you. You're the artist. Yeah? You are the artist. I'm just showing you and challenging you to pick up your scrap, stop throwing it away, and make beauty out of it. This all is scrap, scrap. All this is scrap. Everything I make here's another one. It's going to be just, small, but I am not throwing nothing away. Nope. All this I do is a lot of scrap, Well, let's get you back up here. This ain't going to be a long video. Nothing like that. I just wanted to answer the gentleman's question, And the question was, what do I do with all my scrap? Well, I make stuff out of it. Don't throw it away. That's the challenge. I'm challenging you to not throw your scrap away and make something out of it. Just get you a pencil, draw you a round circle, draw you a hat and a brim, draw you a mitten, draw you anything, a Christmas tree. It don't have to be perfect. So this is a challenge from Whittler Dave. Get out there and sit outside like I do, breathe some air, get out of the air conditioning, and carve. Just be out here where it's beauty and all God-given and everything. And I just want to say thank you all who have been subscribing and giving me comments and encouragement and stuff to keep this channel up. Make sure you push the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave me comments. That does deeply appreciate and helps me out. And I will just talk to you later. Whittler Dave says thank you all.